Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is January 18th, 2021. I'm getting ready to do a quick walkthrough of my latest benefit analysis where I compare uh, daily case data, use benefit analysis to analyze the daily case data for 5 or 6 different states, including New York. It was this article in the New Yorker prompted me to go back and actually look at some, re-examine some of the data for New York and also states like Texas, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Florida, maybe a couple other states. But that's the main thing. There's a couple of things interesting about this report. First of all, this is the New York Times, okay, a very left-leaning newspaper, and yet here they are, apparently questioning a Democratic governor Cuomo, the governor of New York. So anyway, it says here, New York severely undercounted virus deaths in nursing homes, the report says. The state attorney general, Tina Jones, said it's likely that the Cuomo administration, which she is, of course, part of, right? Is that right? No, attorney generals elected separately. No, that's right. She's not part of the administration officially. Cuomo administration failed to report thousands of COVID-19 deaths. Okay. And an investigation by the New York State's Attorney General Office has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo's administration undercounted coronavirus deaths, related deaths at nursing homes by as much as 50%. The count of deaths in the state nursing home has been a source of controversy for Mr. Cuomo and state health department officials. They have also been accused of obscuring a more accurate estimate of nursing home deaths because the state's count only included the number of deaths at the facility rather than accounting for residents who died at a nursing home after being transferred there. Okay, here's an example. It says, in one instance, an unnamed facility reported to the health department that it had 11 confirmed and presumed deaths on site through early August. The Attorney General's survey of that same facility, however, found 40 deaths, including 27 at home and 13 in hospitals. So are they saying that so is a problem with the nursing home facilities, the underreporting, or is the problem? Anyway, so it does raise, a few questions. It doesn't, which is to be expected, but when the numbers are getting a little fishy. So let's come back over here. And in this first report, we're only going to look at cases, okay? Only going to be looking at cases. And we're going to be looking at states, New York, Texas, Florida, Illinois, and Pennsylvania. So let's just go ahead and run this report. Let's just go ahead and run this report here a little bit at a time. Load some libraries, grab some data, calculate some totals we don't actually use. Now we're going to do a plot of the daily cases by state. And you can see here from this number here, it would appear that as if that's a very awkward looking thing there. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think this must be Texas. So this is New York. New York has pretty consistently had more cases. Now, if we look at this here by state, you can notice that this x-axis is variable depending on the maximum number of cases for that state. So you can see, Illinois had a spike here back in October, looks like. Then the cases began to decline. New York has cases above 6,000 in decline. Pennsylvania and New York. Let's take a brief look at deaths. Okay. So here's deaths by state. You can see once again here the difference. Come over here. This is probably a little better. We can get a little better picture of how the deaths. Look how few deaths New York has compared to say Florida, Illinois, even Pennsylvania. Only Texas is a little closer. Okay, so now let's load a couple Benford Laws libraries. And our first one's we're going to get the cases. We're going to analyze the first digit analysis for New York State cases. Okay, the bars here, the upper bars, those are the expected values. Okay, the red lines, the red bars are the actual values, and you can see down here the high, which is this X right here, is 27%. Normally, you would expect for a properly balanced Benford analysis data set about 31%. So this is New York cases. See, the cases don't look too bad. Let's look at Texas now. Now, once again, here's the expected values. Here's the actual values. Their actual value is the biggest one is 19.5%. It should be closer to 30%. So this could possibly, maybe, who knows, indicate an underreporting also for cases. Let's look at Florida now. Look how close Florida's is, right? Their number one value is 21.29%, and what's expected is about 31% for Florida. Okay, so Florida looks good. Who's this? Illinois, it's just a little low here. It's a little low consistently. So that may be okay. I mean, what the lowest value is 26%, which is 5% under this number here. Okay. Let's take a look at Pennsylvania. Okay. Pennsylvania looks pretty good. They're at 26.6% here. Okay. And while that's below 31, it's it's interesting. It's consistently a little below. So I'm going to say that's okay. All right. So what do we have here? Let's run it from the top very quickly. Let's just take one more look here. This is New York State's. Their numbers look okay. It's a little low, 27%, but it seems to be consistently a little low. Probably the worst is actually Texas, because they're consistent. This is 0.2. This is not even 20%, so it's well below average. It's expected value. So, as you can see, Florida looks okay. Illinois looks, Illinois is a little low, but by far the worst is Texas, followed by Illinois. Okay. Pennsylvania is a little low, consistently low. The first digit number is 26.6%. That's 5% below what it's supposed to be. All right. And this down here is the MAD number, 0.0084, 0.0070, 0.0070, 0.011. Okay, and 0.009. Okay. Okay, so that concludes this report for today. Just to give you something a little food to a little food for thought here. But if you found this report interesting and useful, uh, by all means, click a share. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and also, if you know someone in one of these states, you might want to share this report with them. Also, okay. Of course, it comes with the caveat that I'm not an expert in Benford's law by any stretch of the imagination. I'm an amateur data scientist. I'm self-trained, self-taught. So, but nonetheless, I think the basic analysis, particularly when you compare in states of similar population, okay, is exactly what you expect. Okay. Thanks so much for your time. I'll catch you on a later report.